Thanksgiving is a time for food, family, and relaxation, but for healthcare workers can be one of the busiest days of the year. Dr. Nidhi Kumar is on call to tell us how to stay safe and healthy during this holiday weekend. Good to see you.
Hi.
Dr. Kumar, thank you so much. Yes, you don't want to get to the hospital. Millions of Americans are expected to travel this Thanksgiving. We are really trying to focus on good, healthy habits for Thanksgiving. So what are some of the tips? Give us an idea.
Okay, 3 big issues around travel: respiratory infections, blood clots, and missing medications. Now, the triple-demic is upon us, so get vaccinated, wear a mask, and if you're sick, just stay home. You don't need to get on mass travel, and really, we don't want you at those gatherings. In terms of blood clots, it's really important to know if you're at risk. So, are you taking a long ride? Destination time is a big factor there. The other thing is risk factors: obesity, pregnancy, birth control pills, history of cancer, surgery. If you have any of those risk factors, get up and move around while you're traveling. And finally, don't miss your medications. This is the first thing that we forget when we get out of our routine. Set a reminder on your phone. It'll make a big impact on your health.
I wanted to ask you about eating. That's what the holiday is all about, but there's some real unhealthy foods that we really should stay away from.
Okay, the big issue here is going to be sodium, sodium, sodium. That's the chemical found in salt, and it's everywhere. Cheese, crackers, stuffing, mashed potatoes, ham, you name it. So you really want to be very mindful about how much salt you're consuming. Try to stay well hydrated. And finally, if you're hosting, consider using a salt supplement. The taste is great, and you're just going to be serving a much healthier meal to your guests.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
People probably don't think about that. What about alcohol during the holiday? How much is too much? I mean, what can we consume?
I mean, this Wednesday is considered to be one of the biggest drinking days of the year.
It?
You know, as much as New Year's Eve. And then it continues all weekend. Binge drinking is defined as 5 drinks or more for a male, 4 drinks or more for a female. Here's the problem with binge drinking. This is what sends you to the ER. Impaired driving, household accidents. You think you're cutting the turkey and you may be cutting a digit, and we actually see that quite a bit in the ER. Holiday heart. This is an arrhythmia related to too much alcohol consumption. And then finally, worsening of existing mental health issues. Keep your alcohol consumption down. If you are hosting, consider serving a mocktail. And if you're drinking, consider alternating an alcoholic drink and then maybe 2 non-alcoholic drinks, and stay hydrated, keep your electrolytes up. And
you mentioned the mental health situation. I mean, really, the holidays can be such a stressor on folks.
They really are. According to the American Psychological Association, 40% of people report increased stress during this time. 65% of people with mental health conditions report worsening of their conditions. Why not? The expectations are so high, demands on time, and then we are in an epidemic of loneliness, and the holidays can really bring that out. And then we're physiologically set up for some blues because we don't have that sunlight. So what can you do? Well, lifestyle, diet, exercise, get good sleep. Keep alcohol consumption down. A little yoga and meditation always helps. And then finally, sometimes the best way to feel good and happy is to help others. And there is so many opportunities to volunteer right now. Altruistic behavior actually releases dopamine and serotonin in your brain. So the best way to do for your mental health is really to do for others.
Well, Dr. Nidhi Kumar, thank you so much. Have a beautiful holiday, too.
You too.